take him to the den. He sits down and says, just like in the movies, I want your hand, I want the hand, your daughter. And I said, you were the greatest guy.
Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of Last Man Standing, a show that captivated millions but harbors some surprising secrets. From unexpected cast changes to behind-the-scenes drama, this story will change how you see one of TV's most beloved sitcoms, the show that brought America together. For nearly a decade, Last Man Standing was more than just a TV show. It was a Friday night tradition that brought families together across America. The perfect blend of heartwarming moments and sharp humor made the Baxter family feel like our own. But beneath the surface, trouble was brewing. As beloved cast members began departing one by one, viewers were left scratching their heads. The replacements, while talented, couldn't quite recreate the magic of the original ensemble. But why did these changes happen? The answer involves a complex web of Hollywood politics, personal ambitions, and behind-the-scenes decisions that would reshape the show forever. Tim Allen's unexpected return. 2011 marked Tim Allen's triumphant return to television, but the path to Last Man Standing wasn't as straightforward as fans might think. Despite being one of TV's most recognizable faces, Allen had actually been turning down major opportunities, including an astounding $1 million per episode offer from CBS. What made Last Man Standing different? It all came down to the vision of creator Jack Burdett. Burdett had conceived Mike Baxter as a character that would serve as a spiritual successor to Allen's iconic role as Tim the Toolman Taylor. He imagined a more mature, nuanced character who maintained that signature Allen charm while tackling more complex issues. Initially, Allen was hesitant, so hesitant, in fact, that he rejected the role 3 times. The breakthrough came when producers offered him something more valuable than money: creative control. ABC's bold vision. The network had ambitious plans for Last Man Standing. They envisioned it as a modern reimagining of the groundbreaking series All in the Family, featuring a conservative protagonist whose viewpoints would create dynamic tensions within his more progressive family. This wasn't just another sitcom, it was designed to be a commentary on contemporary American life. ABC made the bold decision to schedule the show for Friday nights, traditionally considered a challenging time slot. It was a risky move, but they were banking on Tim Allen's star power to draw viewers. Their gamble paid off spectacularly when the show premiered in October 2011, drawing an impressive 13 million viewers. The success proved that audiences were hungry for family entertainment that wasn't afraid to tackle real issues while keeping the laughs coming. Unexpected success and shocking changes. The show's premiere was nothing short of spectacular, drawing an incredible 2 million viewers and becoming ABC's most successful comedy debut since 2014. In an era where Friday night television slots were considered programming graveyards, Last Man Standing defied all expectations, consistently dominating its time slot and capturing the coveted 18-49 demographic. Over 6 remarkable seasons, the show maintained an impressive average of 8 million viewers per episode, a feat that made its eventual cancellation by ABC in 2017 all the more bewildering. The first Otter switch. One of the most significant early changes came with Alexandra Krosny's portrayal of Kristen Baxter, Mike's eldest daughter. As a young single mother who had Boyd at 17, Kristen's character resonated deeply with viewers. Krosny brought an infectious blend of sass and vulnerability to the role, creating memorable on-screen chemistry with Tim Allen through their witty exchanges. Her portrayal of a struggling young mom trying to balance waitressing, parenting, and living with her parents struck a chord with audiences nationwide. However, behind the scenes, major changes were brewing. After season 1, ABC dropped a bombshell: Krosny wouldn't be returning. While the official statement cited creative differences, the truth was far more complex. The producers had grander plans for Kristen's character arc, wanting to evolve her from a struggling young mom to a more mature, experienced woman who could engage in sophisticated political and social debates with Mike Baxter. Enter Amanda Fuller, who would become the new face of Kristen Baxter. The casting decision wasn't just about character development, it also addressed an unusual age dynamic among the sisters. Despite playing the eldest Baxter daughter, Crosney was actually younger than Molly Ephraim, who portrayed middle sister Mandy. Fuller, being older than both actresses, brought more authenticity to the family's age hierarchy. Ryan's evolution. The role of Ryan Vogelson, Kristen's ex-boyfriend and Boyd's father, underwent its own fascinating transformation. Initially played by Nick Jonas in a memorable December 2011 Christmas episode, Ryan was introduced as an immature teenager who had abandoned his responsibilities. Jonas's portrayal, while generating significant buzz, presented Ryan as a simple, numbskull character with limited depth. The arrival of showrunner Tim Doyle in Season 2 marked a turning point for Ryan's character. Doyle envisioned a more nuanced version who could serve as an intellectual foil to Mike's conservative worldview. This vision led to Jordan Masterson taking over the role in 2012, bringing a completely new dimension to Ryan's character. Masterson's Ryan evolved from a deadbeat dad into a politically conscious, articulate character who could hold his own in ideological debates with Mike. The character's growth continued throughout the series, culminating in his transformation into a successful cannabis business owner. In a delicious twist of irony that the show's writers cleverly exploited, Ryan's success with Best Buds gradually turned him into the very capitalist he once criticized, much to Mike's amused satisfaction. This remarkable character evolution demonstrated the show's ability to develop complex, multidimensional characters while maintaining its signature humor and heart. The transformation of Ryan from a one-note guest appearance to a crucial part of the show's dynamic perfectly exemplified how Last Man Standing continued to surprise and engage its audience year after year. The shocking cancellation that rocked television. When ABC announced the cancellation of Last Man Standing in 2017, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. This wasn't just another show getting the axe. It was a ratings powerhouse averaging over 8 million viewers per episode and dominating Friday night television. The decision left fans, cast members, and industry insiders completely stunned. The timing couldn't have been more controversial. Just 2 months before the announcement, Tim Allen had appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where he made headlines by comparing being a conservative in Hollywood to living in 1930s Germany. This comment sparked immediate speculation about whether political motivations influenced ABC's decision, despite network president Channing Dungey's insistence that the cancellation was purely a strategic move to pivot Friday nights toward fantasy and sci-fi programming. Cast reactions and fan uprising. The show's ensemble cast didn't take the news quietly. Tim Allen took to Twitter expressing his devastation at being blindsided by the decision. Nancy Travis, who brought Vanessa Baxter to life for 6 seasons, shared an emotional message thanking fans for their unwavering support. Perhaps most tellingly, Hector Elizondo, who portrayed Ed, suggested in subsequent interviews that political considerations may have played a larger role than ABC was willing to admit. While veteran cast members processed their shock, younger actors like Molly Ephraim and Caitlin Dever faced tough career decisions. With no indication of a revival on the horizon, they began pursuing other opportunities, a choice that would later complicate the show's eventual return. The fan response was unprecedented. Within 24 hours, an online petition garnered over 400,000 signatures. Social media exploded with millions of tweets using #SaveLastManStanding, while dedicated viewers orchestrated creative protest campaigns. Some sent toy tools to ABC's headquarters as a nod to Mike Baxter's profession, while others funded billboards in major cities demanding the show's return. The movement even caught the attention of political figures, with Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker publicly questioning ABC's motives. The complex business behind the decision. Behind the headlines and fan theories, the reality of the cancellation involved complicated financial factors. ABC was paying a premium of $3 million per episode because 20th Century Fox produced the show. Tim Allen's substantial salary of $200,000 per episode further strained the budget. These numbers made Last Man Standing one of television's most expensive half-hour comedies. After the cancellation, Fox executives began exploring options to save the series, approaching several networks including CMT and NBC. In a twist of fate, Fox itself would ultimately become the show's savior. Inspired by ABC's success with the Roseanne revival and recognizing the passionate fan base, Fox made a bold $50 million investment to resurrect the series. The revival announcement came on May 11, 2018, following a cryptic tweet from Tim Allen encouraging fans to keep it up. However, bringing the show back presented significant logistical challenges. With just 15 weeks between the writers beginning work in June and the September premiere date, the production team faced a grueling schedule. They had to rebuild sets from scratch and film 3 episodes weekly to meet deadlines. The investment proved substantial, with episode costs increasing from $800,000 to $1.1 million, and Allen's per-episode salary rising to $235,000. To offset these expenses, Fox strategically sold streaming rights to Hulu and CMT, ensuring the show's financial viability while maintaining its production quality. Even when the COVID-19 pandemic later disrupted filming, the network's commitment to the series never wavered, demonstrating that sometimes fan passion and smart business decisions can align to create television history. The financial gamble that paid off. With production costs soaring to $5 million per episode, the show's future hung in the balance. However, the creative team proved their resourcefulness by implementing innovative cost-cutting measures. They streamlined filming schedules, reduced location shoots, and optimized production efficiency without compromising quality. Their dedication paid dividends when the Fox premiere attracted an astounding 8 million viewers, proving that the Baxter family's charm remained as potent as ever. The Mandy Dilemma. When ABC pulled the plug in 2017, Molly Ephraim, who had brilliantly portrayed Mandy Baxter for 6 seasons, made a career-defining decision. Rather than waiting in limbo, she pursued new opportunities, landing significant roles in critically acclaimed projects like Brockmere, alongside Hank Azaria, and the compelling drama Halt and Catch Fire. By the time Fox announced the revival, Ephraim was contractually committed to these projects, making her return impossible. The search for a new Mandy became one of the show's most challenging tasks. Instead of seeking an Ephraim lookalike, the producers took a bold approach. They wanted someone who could reinvent the character while maintaining her essential spirit. Enter Molly McCook, whose distinct appearance and fresh interpretation sparked immediate controversy. Fans launched the #NotMyMandy campaign, expressing their disapproval of the casting change. However, McCook refused to be intimidated by the backlash. Rather than mimicking Ephraim's portrayal, she crafted her own version of Mandy, emphasizing the character's fashion aspirations and entrepreneurial spirit. The writers supported this evolution by developing deeper storylines, including Mandy's struggles with fertility and her evolving relationship with Kyle. McCook's emotional scenes with Tim Allen particularly resonated with viewers, gradually winning over even the most skeptical fans. Eve's journey from regular to guest star. Kaitlyn Dever's trajectory following the show's initial cancellation mirrors Hollywood's unpredictable nature. Her gamble to focus on film roles paid off spectacularly, beginning with her powerful performance in Kathryn Bigelow's Detroit. This breakthrough led to starring roles in the critically acclaimed Booksmart and Netflix's Unbelievable, the latter earning her prestigious Golden Globe and BAFTA nominations. Her rising star status created scheduling challenges when Last Man Standing returned. Dever transitioned from series regular to recurring guest star, appearing in 7 episodes during season 7. Her presence decreased further in subsequent seasons, with just 2 appearances in season 8. The COVID-19 pandemic added another layer of complexity, requiring 2-week quarantine periods for each appearance. The writers cleverly incorporated these limitations into the story, explaining Eve Baxter's reduced presence through her commitment to the Air Force Academy. This creative solution not only maintained narrative coherence, but also added emotional weight to Eve's occasional returns. The production team demonstrated remarkable flexibility, crafting entire episodes around Deaver's limited availability and utilizing video calls to keep her character connected to the Baxter family. Through these challenges, Last Man Standing proved that adaptation and creativity could transform potential setbacks into compelling storytelling opportunities. The show's ability to handle major cast changes while maintaining its core appeal demonstrated why it remained a beloved fixture in American television. Eve's creative compromises and rising star status. The writer's room demonstrated remarkable ingenuity in keeping Eve's character relevant despite Caitlin Deaver's limited availability. One particularly memorable episode, The Two Nieces of Eve, showcased their creative, problem-solving abilities. This standalone episode masterfully wove together multiple storylines centered around Eve's relationship with her nieces, providing fans with deeply emotional moments while accommodating Deaver's packed schedule. The episode wasn't just a convenient workaround, it became a fan favorite, skillfully addressing several long-running plot threads while giving viewers the Eve-centric content they craved. Through video calls and cleverly written scenes, the show maintained the character's strong presence in the Baxter family dynamic, even when Deaver couldn't be physically present on set. Between 2017 and 2021, Deaver's star power skyrocketed as she juggled multiple high-profile projects. Her compelling performance in Dopesick alongside Michael Keaton earned critical acclaim, while her role in Dear Evan Hansen showcased her versatility as both an actress and singer. The industry took notice, and her career reached new heights when she landed the coveted role of Abby in HBO's highly anticipated The Last of Us Season 2. These demanding commitments forced Last Man Standing to make tough decisions, including abandoning plans for 2 episodes in Season 8 due to scheduling conflicts. However, Deaver's loyalty to the show that launched her career never wavered. She continued to make appearances whenever possible, working closely with producers to find creative solutions that would satisfy both her busy schedule and the show's narrative needs. As Last Man Standing approached its conclusion, Fox announced in May 2020 that the series would end with its 9th season. Despite maintaining impressive viewership numbers averaging 8 million viewers per episode, the decision was made to give the show a proper send-off while it was still at the height of its popularity. This allowed the writers to craft a fitting farewell for Eve's character, honoring both Deaver's contributions to the series and the character's lasting impact on the Baxter family dynamic. The show's ability to adapt to these challenges while maintaining its quality and emotional depth proved why Last Man Standing remained a beloved fixture in American television. Through creative writing, strategic scheduling, and unwavering commitment from both the production team and Deaver herself, Eve Baxter's character continued to evolve and resonate with audiences until the very end. The final season that almost was. With an impressive average of 3 million viewers per episode, Last Man Standing had cemented its position as Fox's second highest rated comedy. The show's dedicated fan base was understandably shocked when Cancellation news broke, especially considering its robust ratings and unwavering viewer loyalty. Behind the scenes, the creative team, led by producer Kevin Abbott, had already begun mapping out an ambitious 10th season that would never see the light of day. The cornerstone of their vision centered on a groundbreaking storyline. Amanda Fuller's character Kristen would take the reins of Outdoor Man, transforming it into Outdoor Woman. This wasn't just a simple name change, it represented a profound exploration of generational shifts in American business and family dynamics. The writers had crafted intricate plot lines examining how traditional family enterprises evolve in the modern era, challenging long-held assumptions about gender roles in business leadership. The home improvement crossover that almost wasn't. As the final season approached, Fox executives pushed for something spectacular to commemorate the show's legacy. Initially, Abbott resisted, believing the show's strength lay in its intimate family narratives. However, writer John Howard's suggestion to bring back Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement sparked an unprecedented creative surge. Over the years, the writing team had entertained various crossover concepts, including an ambitious shared universe that would have revealed the fates of all Home Improvement's beloved Taylor family members. Legal complexities and studio negotiations repeatedly derailed these plans. One particularly exciting concept involved a Tool Time reunion special within the Last Man Standing universe, potentially reuniting the entire Home Improvement cast. Another fascinating pitch suggested Mike Baxter discovering a distant familial connection to Tim Taylor, weaving their family histories together in unexpected ways. Making TV history when two Tim Allens collide. The path to bringing Tim Taylor into Last Man Standing proved extraordinarily challenging. Disney's ownership of Home Improvement rights created a complex web of negotiations that wasn't resolved until literally the day before the script reading. Abbott, demonstrating remarkable determination, even threatened to proceed without Disney's permission to force movement on the deal. Tim Allen's involvement in the crossover went far beyond simply playing dual roles. He established specific conditions to ensure Tim Taylor's character received respectful treatment and a legitimate reason for appearing in Colorado. This attention to detail led to 3 complete rewrites of the episode to satisfy all parties, including the original Home Improvement creators. Allen's dedication to the project was extraordinary. He immersed himself in old Home Improvement episodes to recapture Tim Taylor's essence while ensuring both characters remained distinctly different. The final product included numerous subtle references to Home Improvement, from Tool Time callbacks to Wilson's wisdom, while providing closure to Tim Taylor's story arc that had been left open since the original series ended. This historic crossover became the crown jewel of Last Man Standing's final season, brilliantly connecting 2 beloved television universes and giving fans an unforgettable viewing experience that honored both shows' legacies.